Today, what I'm going to work on and our practice strokes is I'm going to use a gallery glass surface, which is really fun. We have those at onestroke.com, and it has a film on both sides that you have to peel off before you can paint with it. All right. And then what I want to share with you is that we're going to come in here and paint some really fun looks on here with some metallics at the end. And this, one of the things I want to share with you before we get started is I'm going to show you how I decide what's going to fit in here. So I'm going to come around here and I'm going to say, there's my area that I'm going to paint. Okay. All right. So I decided I want a pedestal. Okay. I'm taking a pencil and I'm just going to draw on the pedestal that we're going to have. And then right in here, I'm going to have a big center of a flower. Okay. And the flower petals are going to come all in here. Okay. Kind of like in there, just so I can kind of see where I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to have a ribbon that's going to go here and here. Can you see the bow? And actually, let's just make this a bow here instead of a pedestal. Okay. Little bow down there. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a yummy like pumpkin up here. And it's going to have some gold and sparkle and glitter kind of at the top. And I'm going to make a trunk with a leaf. All right. Does that sound good? So I've gotten out some colors. I want this creamy parchment pumpkin. And then I'm going to use some color shift, a white flash that kind of goes on there and makes it really sparkle. And I'm using baby pink and berry wine. The berry wine, little touches of it. Okay. So I'm just going to show you that I'm going to use my 16 flat to start with. And I'm going to put my plexiglass back on here. And I'm going to line this up. And then so we can just start painting here. Okay. So we're going to come right in here and do this parchment right here. And we're going to come just little segments of the pumpkin. Right. See, it covers it pretty good. So you do some curve to the right, some curve to the left. And we're going to get another one right in there. So see, you can see the segments of it. All right. Now, I am going to put a couple of colors. Like, see, I've got a bronze here or a rose gold. There's all kinds of colors you can use. Okay, so that's a little bit, this is called multi-surface metallic bronze. So I'm going to come right in here and let's, oops. Okay. Let's just have it on one edge. Okay, so we're going to pick up some more. All right, so this is not, it's not going as smooth as I want, so I'm going to work it in a little bit better. There. A little bit more. Okay, a little bit more. See, I'm going to work it into the brush. Okay, so we're just getting little tinges of that color right there. Okay, up and over. All right, so that's kind of giving us the feel. We're going to come up here with some of this glitter after a while. Let's put, we can also put in there some fragment effects. When you see the picture, you might see some of those in there. All right, I'm going to come in with a little bit of a brown color. This is a coffee latte. Just give me a little bit. All right. So I'm going to have this stump right here. All right. And then I can put a little bit of the bronze. Let's wipe some of that off. So I just use bronze and a little bit of coffee latte. So look. Okay, so I'm going to come there. And we got to let this kind of dry before we put the metallic in here. So see, this is what I've got is a 16 flat, but I really need some glitter and metallic up to the top. So see that a little bit? Okay. Now let's get in here and let's see. I'm going to put a bow first. All right, so we're going to take this off and I'm going to do pink, working some pink with some white. All right, so let's see what happens here. Up and over. All right, and I'm going to come a little bit of a bronze in here. You'll see that? Because when I wiped that, it kind of took away inside there. All right, so then I'm going to get more pink. And let's come right across here. All right, can you see that come down? Right here. And then we're going to come right across here. Watch that. Isn't that fun? All right, so those are just bows. We're going to pick it up right in here. And I can just do the little bottom of the bow here. There. Still need to come down a little bit more. There we go. Like it needed more. All right, so when we put our pretty flower in here, you're going to see that if I use the pink and a little bit of brown, um, we're going to put a little bit of that in here. You can't tell that real good. There you go. Because there's a couple of leaves here. Let's put, there we go. A little bit of leaf. A little bit of leaf. All right. Now, what I want to do now is I want to put the center, which we're going to do a little bit later. But if I come in here, right in here, this is where the center of that flower is going to go. And we're going to put some metallic in there later. But I just want you to see, I'm going to get a little bit of berry wine and take it around the edge. Okay, so I'm going to take a smaller brush, like a 12. Yeah, this is a 12. And I'm going to pick up, like I can use this color shift, white and pink. And I'm going to grab this brown and pull this up. All right. So, all right. So I'm going to come right in here. Grab this. Berry wine and pink. This is baby pink. All right. I can put some color shift in here and bring it up. color shift white, pink, berry wine, and color shift. Color shift. See how pretty that's turning out? All right, so pink's really popular this year for pumpkin and pumpkin design, which I've used a lot of lavenders, like violet pansy. And now I'm using pinks. Okay, so what I want to see here is as this dries, I can come in here and put even more. I'm gonna blow dry this dry before I do that. Okay. All right, but I'm gonna let this, let me dry that first and then I'll show you. Huh? This is our heat pan, and it lets us dry this pretty darn quick. And I use it for glass a lot. Got to keep it moving. Multi-surface paint has a sealer in it, so you can put on glass, plexiglass. I do a lot of ornaments with this. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a little bit of a darker brown in here because when we put, I've got lots of colors here, like asphalt and all, that are not burnt umber. Let's see where's burnt umber there. All right, so what I want you to see is right there in the middle. I'm going to take my medium scruffy, okay, and I'm going to pounce burnt umber, and I'm going to pounce it all in here. All right, that's just burnt umber with my medium 1/2 inch scruffy. All right, so I'm going to just lay that down now. I'm also going to come in here. There's some glitter. I don't like, you can't see it right there. It gives a glitter effect that we can put on later, but it won't show on here very well for the camera for you. All right. So what I want to do is take a small scruffy. Got a baby scruffy where am I? Right there. Okay, this 1/4 inch scruffy. And I'm going to tap, tap, tap with some burnt umber. All right, so I'm going to put some, this is where I said you could put fragment effects. I'm going to tap, come right down this way. I'm going to get a little bit more brown. Go down here. Let's pick up some of that bronze with the burnt umber. Okay. So do you see, I'm just kind of letting it spill over. Okay, so what's going to happen here is I'm going to use a little bit of this bronze color. I'm going to take a little bit along here. A little bit down here. All right. Now I am going to take a little bit of burnt umber and I'm going to put a little bit up here for the stalk. And then watch this. We're going to come right in here. Right? A little bit so you can see. All right, now I'm going to come in here with some treasure gold. And I'm going to, let's see, right across here. Just a little bit of treasure gold. All right. Bring a little bit of it in here. We're going to bring a little bit of gold in this side into the bow. And a little bit here in the bow. All right, so this was the scruffy. So I'm going to come in with treasure gold. A little bit of treasure gold there. And then what I want you to see is that I can use the Q-tips to come in here. And I could put the glitter in here. I'm going to put some little glitter with a Q-tip. Can't wait for you to see this all dry though. And then I can come in here with this bronze. Okay, there's the bronze. Okay, and then here's some white. Okay, that's the color shift white. All right, now I can take my liner. Okay, my 2-script liner, and I'm going to pick up some of this color shift white, and I'm going to bring it around. Okay, so I'm going to just make some stripes. Oh, I didn't mean to shake on that. There we go. Color shift white. It's called white flash. These are beautiful for weddings, for different elegant dressings for the fall season. Okay, now I want you to see this. See the metallic? Isn't that fun? Okay, so I can come around with little bits of that around the edge, but I use a kiss tool to usually do that. All right, so this is what's going to happen. Here is my Q-tip there. So what I do is I'm going to use this gold and on the Q-tip. And I'm just going to put little teeny bits of gold here. Like this is where I said you could put some fragment effects. Oops. See, so that gold's gonna look real pretty when it starts drying. Because this is treasure gold. You can get rose gold. There's all kinds of pretty golds you can get. All right. Okay, can y'all see that? Fun gold. And then we got a little extra gold in here. And this is going to be, this is glitter right here. So I can put some glitter right there. I'm going to tell you what it says on this bottle. It says champagne glitter. This is extreme glitter, right? So when that dries, it should be really yummy in there. So what I want you to see is that I can come around with my script liner now, and I can get a little bit of this pinky color with my pink. And I can come right around here and add some pretty streaks in here. There we go. So see how that pretty pink, this little berry wine on the light pink. That's good. Multi-surface paints. It's going to stay on this beautifully. All right. So there we are. We have a cream champagne pumpkin. We have a really pretty bow coming around here. And then we have some golds and different colors here. Now I can come around with this color shift white and add really pretty tips to these petals. See how pretty that is? I hope you enjoy this and just think about all the different things you can paint. You can do regular fall pumpkins the same way as we just did this. All right. And so we're going to come right in here and put some pretty curls into instead of all the little leaves that we did on the outside edge. Okay, so just keep picking up the white flash for all these pretty ribbons and bows. Yeah, so we got a little bit of a light pink, and all these are going to dry really pretty. And we can come right through here. And there we go. So we see this fun little pumpkin. Okay, I'm going to dry this and share it. And then all you do is so easy to sign this. Okay. I'm gonna pull some white in here. What's really pretty is how pretty this looks on a different color wallpaper background, whatever kind of background. I want you to see that I am going to take my crystal, all right, and pick up the color. This is a little rubber tool that looks like a candy kiss, but it's a wipe away tool that we have on our site. It does a really good job of putting little teeny dots around the edge. Centers the little flowers. All right, so any little bit like that that you do, or just see that I'm just going to kind of put little dots. You just see how pretty that just pops. Any little bit that you add to this. This is a white. This is a flash white, but this was like pretty flash white also. All right, so kind of nice. All right, so I'm going to blow dry it and share it. And it will see that you can also do that. And it makes it really pretty. I was just going to show you that I have put all kinds of different backgrounds behind it before. Okay, so this all gray, that's all gray back there. But I have put all kinds. So there we go. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week. Bye bye.